This is Adrian with Red Garage Auto. Today I'm here with this 1997 Honda Acty. This is the four-wheel drive SDX version. I'm going to do a quick walk around and try to show you everything that this thing has, go over a little bit of the specs, and also I will try to point out any imperfections. This one is actually in really good shape. This thing only has, I believe, 22K kilometers on the engine, so that's roughly around 13,000 miles, which is really good for a car that's 25 plus years old. It's really clean. We'll go into the interior in a second. I just will briefly show you. But it is really clean in here. And if you know anything about these cars, they are used in Japan as work vehicles. You'll see every single one of them have, scratches in the bed and stuff because people move stuff with them. But again, this one's in really good shape. You won't see any door dings or dents of any notable size on this. It does come with some aftermarket rims. I think they are, let me see here, Rival Dice rims. They're like R12s. Take you around the body. And as I mentioned before, there are, scratches here and there. This is a work truck, but it is a fun little cruiser. It is the 3-cylinder engine, which I think I mentioned is the EO7A. So it isn't the fastest thing in the world, but I'm sure that if you're interested in these, you're kind of probably familiar with them. But if not, these arcade cars, which push about 660 cc's. And yeah, it is great for getting around town and picking up supplies or whatever you plan on doing with it. The truck bed size, although this is a small car, it actually is pretty notable size. We measured it once and it is almost similar to a regular truck bed size. The doors on the side are probably a little smaller, but you can still fit a lot in there. And what's nice is all these doors fold down. They're just latched, so it folds into a flat bed. So if you were ever trying to move anything, you can just easily latch it up and you can get your stuff moved very easily. Okay, on to the interior. This is, again, the real-time four-wheel drive. And 22,000 kilometers. So very low miles. This is 5-speed manual. So you can get a pretty good speed on it. I mean, the top speed is still around 65-ish. So it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it will handle whatever you need to do. And it's just amazing that these things are all-wheel drive. I'm sure if you've looked online, you see people doing a lot of different things with these vehicles. Extremely clean inside. Go around the other side. Really clean here. The dash, really clean. Almost all of the K cars don't come with AC. AC was an option, and this one does have heat. And even though it shows the blue line, it does not have AC unless it has the AC button. But again, you will see about 80-90% of all these cars coming with no AC. There is a back light button there for the backlight on the truck bed that you can turn on at night. You can probably switch that out for a better LED light. And I think these cars are just so small that just getting going in these things give you enough air. I guess they feel like that is able to cool you off. So, yep. The battery is actually located out here for these cars. You just take off those two bolts there, and the battery is right behind that, along with the washer fluid. All right, so we are back in the car. I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up so you can see how it runs. So this is from cold start. It is going to have a little bit higher of a idle from cold start, just because we're in Washington State. It's a little bit cold, but starts right up. I'll let it run for a little bit so hopefully we can get it a little bit up to temperature and see the idle. But I'll do a quick walk around. So the engine in this thing is actually located in the back of the truck. There's an access panel underneath the mat there, but I will try to show you from under here. So the engine, we do maintenance all of our vehicles and oil change, and this thing is given a clean bill of health by our mechanics. And yeah, let's see if we can give it some gas. Okay, it's still in warm-up mode, so we'll give it a little gas. These are the bare bones for these type of cars, so there is no RPM gauge. But here in a second, when it warms up, you can actually check the idle. Everything works in here. Again, it does have the heat, which we'll show. Blows. Be warm. I think shifted is just going to be outside air, but you know, it does blow pretty strong. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it blows pretty strong. Okay, so I let it warm up to operating temperature. I just had to open the door so I didn't fill the shop with fumes. I'm gonna give it some gas here, and you can see how it runs. So first I'll just give it some gas. Oops. Then back down to idle. And I will now try to hold it. You can see it runs with no stumbles. Okay. And actually, even though it's a short way, I'll try to pull forward here so you can see the clutch feels really good. It almost feels brand new. It engages really well. It's first gear. Reverse. It's actually downpouring really hard right now, so if you need any other information or videos or pictures, we're more than happy to provide them to you. And if you are interested in this vehicle and want to purchase this vehicle or know more, please give us a call at 206-774-0043, or you can contact us on any of our socials at Rear Garage Auto for Instagram and Facebook, and www.reargarageauto.com. You can contact us there. Thank you.